Are these 47 deaths at Peshawar, in your view, also collateral damage in a high-stakes game that the ISI is playing for Afghanistan?
Well, I think there is one thing which should be understood, that from 2015 to 2020, Pakistan had a serious, hard-earned counter-terrorism gains, which have all been lost because of this policy of appeasement and for these talks with the TTP. One thing. The second thing is that if you just see that the UN Security Council's report that came in 2020 July last year, which says that the TTP benefited with the return of the Taliban, and the TTP enabled itself, and it merged with so many other non-state actors. So I think Pakistan lowered the guard. We should have been more alert. And then the many terrorist organizations, they got in connection with each other. Some Baloch militants group, they got in connection with each other with the TTP. So that's how things got deteriorated.
Okay.
So the situation could have been much better if the military would have gone and the political class would have kept deciding that we should use we should be tough against the TTP.
But
and then at the
Zarb-e-Azb, sword of Allah, Zarb-e-Azb was launched, fighter planes were used, attack helicopters were used against own people in Pakistan, artillery was used. General Hasnain, the way Peshawar is being targeted by terrorists, it would appear there have been no lessons learned after Army Public School Peshawar terror strike in 2014. Now we are in 2023, almost a decade later.
Absolutely, Gaurav. There's no doubt about it. That the internal conflict within Pakistan, the internal security situation has actually worsened. We all thought it would improve after the control that Pakistan was supposed to have established over Afghanistan after 31st of August 2021. That has obviously not happened. Geopolitically, the environment has changed. The Afghan Taliban in Afghanistan are not so much in favor of Pakistan today. They realize that no one in the world is going to come back to Afghanistan in a hurry. This is the window for them to be able to operate, and the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan is taking full advantage of that. 2018, they were supposedly a defeated lot. Yes. Well, a defeat in counterinsurgency operations of this kind is something which is debatable. They may have been neutralized to an extent, but I don't think the TTP was ever defeated. The networks were all there. The potential of the Taliban coming back to support them was all there. And now you're seeing that the situation is in favor of the Afghan Taliban, actually favoring the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and using them against Pakistan.
So which means Pakistan will continue to bleed, it seems.
This is the beginning of what we are going to be seeing in the future.
It's just the beginning of what will come. Ye to trailer hai, Kaswar Klasra picture abhi baki hai, it seems. But my question to you, Kaswar Klasra, and since you keep a hawk eye on all that's happening, whether in Islamabad or Lahore or Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, is Pakistan unable or unwilling to take action against Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan?
Well, Gaurav, very good question. Let me tell you, Pakistan security forces, especially the law enforcement stages, when we talk about its security forces, apart from Pakistan, the army, all of the other organs of, the Pakistan security forces, they are just crumbling before these terrorist organizations. You have rightly pointed out that in history of Pakistan, when we talk about the terrorist, activities here in Pakistan since 1947, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan remains at the top of the list. They have intelligence. They look at today's, terrorist attack. The attack was carried out in a mosque which is situated in the heart of Peshawar. It is one of the most well-guarded locality where they have struck. So that means intelligence failure was there, and Pakistan political, the class, they don't have will to take the bull, the bull like TTP by the horn. So it was completely failure, and Pakistan state is crumbling before the terrorist organization fasting. And secondly, that Pakistan's lack will to tackle these terrorist organizations. They lack it. So that is perhaps the fact that TTP is still there. TTP has, regrouped, and it has, as Kapar Jima told us very precisely, that the TTP has got alliance with the ISIS and other organizations like BLA.